to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money. They say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time. Out and about, out chasing paper. The streets of my house and the house always wins like Vegas. Never down for the count. Second win, second nature. Found mine. Never had my hands out. Fuck favors. By design, everything tailored. In my youth, it was shell toes, no Chuck Taylors. We choke game, had a game, so it's still the same code game, so it's still the same code. We all pay the cost, pay dues. Move with the money state that I can't lose. On the grind, push a hard line with my linemen. Back when I was young, they said it's all about timing. Till it's my time, all the stars are aligning. I'm a diamond in the rough, couple cuts got me shining. This game you cannot cop on consignment. In the field, all we do is execute assignments. The game should be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk. The game should be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk.
First, we get into this paper. See, I want it all, plus some UNDERDOG acres, a lot of alcohol, few dad bags of paper. Run this shit like a ship and I'm the sailor. Cold, kinda like it's fresh up out the freezer. Cold, if she ain't talking bread, I don't need her. Soon as I meet her, I'ma fuck her, then I leave her. It's the old Mac knees, treat them all like bottom feeders. Break it down slow for them folks that don't know. I'm a seasoned vet, black belt out the dojo. With a wide range of weapons, so I'm out the holster. Keeping all options open, so many ways that I can fold ya. Told you from the gate, never been about no play. Get it on the go, they never been known for no delay. The game should be sold, not to be told. Keep your mouth shut, don't have to break the mold. Mac knees.
Break the work down, it's fence to move. Push that work out, I distribute. Break the work down, it's fence to move. Push that work out, I just distribute. A young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor.
I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. You know I'm the boy, get money's what I'm used to.
Keep you straight from the gate, so I don't confuse ya. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'ma make noise, shout to my producer. I'm an entertainer, but I ain't here to amuse ya. Yeah, I fuck with shooters and they all fucking users. Come through, wake that ass up like a rooster, hella early in the morning. Early bird gets a worm. Finna get rich for 'em, food for the worms. Cutting cocaine, dumping whole things. It's a cold game, make you run your gold chain. Hungry, but I'm moving in a keto state. For sure, I beat the price on the keys in your state. Catch me running up a tail, fucking up a bag. Make me wonder how long will a good thing last. On my Curtis Mayfield, live a life I can't chill. Push a man, pushing packs, all I do is make squeal. Keep it 100, I'm just numb, yo, I can't feel none of these suckers when they say they real. Stacking Uber cash, I'm an out-of-state supply. Random Uber man here to get away drive. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the... As I make my way,
In fact, I'm still alive, my claim to fame. It's no surprise I'm on a rise, finna stake my claim. Separate me from the others, cause we ain't the same. Ask my brothers from another, we ain't for play. Time is money, so we got no time to waste. Soon as this thing's moving, it can't be stopped. Blue Vans in my pocket, call that juggernaut.
In the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot.
You know the stat quo. Finna get a bag, bustin' down that blow. Out of Eastside Ho, where they know my name.
What up, Fantasy Football Hustler, back at ya.
What's happening in this thing?
Let's see. Here we go. Who's up in the chat? What up, Bakes? Bakes in the house. What up? Albert in the house. What up, homie?
What up, Albert?
We got Daniel Berry in the house.
What it do?
And Bakes said didn't get a notification for this channel. This is the Fantasy Football Funk. Yeah, man. That's why we gotta be looking out. Get the Patreon app, download it as well, so you can get updated through Patreon as well.
We're shadow banned, my friend.
Yeah. Marty, what up?
What up, Marty?
Let's see, getting everything up on my screen here. Getting ready to get down to the news.
Come on, get to it. Everyone who likes to see the 49ers pain.
So we're going to start it off with, of course.
Yeah, I mean, you lead the charge on that.
And Anthony said, y'all have a great day, my peeps. All right, stay lit. Let's get it. One Nation, what up? JPZ, what up? Ed Tay in the house, what up? All right, let's get into the first piece of news. And I want to know why the 49ers would not put Brock into concussion protocol until Wednesday, because now he's pretty much already out for this week.
Well,
Had to be by design.
He's out, and it's not by design. Only for people like you who want to drive a narrative that never had any logic behind it to begin with.
He got concussed in the game.
News like this. Hold on, this is my answer. Hold on. So, with all that said, people who needed something to support their narrative, they'll totally gloss over the fact that most of these guys, if you're not getting pulled out of the game right away, they're depending on you to self-diagnose after the fact. So that's what they said is that, you know what I mean? He didn't report anything that he felt was wrong until today.
So you're saying he's not that smart. He doesn't even know if he's been concussed or not.
I don't know. I mean, that's not what I said at all. You know? But, like I said, for people that want to drive a narrative that had no logic to begin with, they need stuff like this, anything like this.
Well, he obviously wasn't playing well. He overthrew a handful. I don't know when he would have gotten the concussion. I mean, I didn't watch the game that closely to be like, oh, you got it this play.
But you have such a strong opinion, though.
Well, he got concussed in the game. I mean, obviously he did.
I don't know. I mean, I guess
he could have fallen off his bunk. He could have fallen off his bunk.
Making an excuse. I would like that because then I could use that as an excuse. Maybe he had the dizzies early on. I'll say early on even.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Unless he fell off his bunk
playing bad is playing bad.
Maybe
playing bad. But getting reporting concussion symptoms, that's going to remove you from a game because of the protocol. That's different, and he reported today he's not going to play this game. It's pretty
maybe it was by design by him. Maybe he doesn't want to go lose to Joe Burrow and have that on his resume, or even have the storyline of Brock versus Joe Burrow, Mr. Irrelevant versus number one.
I mean, all things that people that would drive this narrative for Sam Darnold. Let me go on. The narrative, for those that was wondering, is the narrative of Sam Darnold. Yeah. So that's things that sounds like people would make up.
Why didn't mention Sam Darnold once? He's obviously gonna play. But I was curious why would 3 days go by? Because I mean they could have put him.
It was Monday.
That's what I'm saying. They could have put him in the concussion protocol yesterday, and it still would have been.
This has happened a number of times already this year. It's just
yeah,
the QB. to QB. That kind of sucks.
I guess there has really been no person who's played on a Monday or a Sunday, get a concussion and play the next Sunday or whatever, and that's what it would have to be. So either way, maybe it did make a difference. Maybe that was by design to get one extra day of the Bengals not knowing what's going on with them.
I mean, that could be.
Shanahan likes to lie and not give the full truth.
Yeah,
Let's see.
But yeah, go ahead.
Emil said thoughts on the Carolina's backfield. Someone dropped Miles Sanders. Should I pick him or Chuba up? I mean, as long as Miles Sanders is on the field, he's going to be the 1A. It's been really bad. Chuba's better.
I'll be back.
You got the Texans, who are notoriously not good against the run, but it seems like they've been a lot better versus the run this season. I feel like you got to do the due diligence and pick them up, if nothing else. What up, Yuck? Tom Marty said 49ers might as well be sellers at the deadline at this point. And Ed Tay, I'm sure that those hats are available on Tikkal's website, because that's where they got all of their all of the merch. What up, Raiders for life? What up, Timmy? I thought they had Goldberg and Brock Purdy, and now they got Gilbert. At least it's a concussion as far as like they go, so it might only be a week or two thing. Bake said was listening to the recap for the week to Bake. He said, wafers fucks with us, we fucks with wafers, we fucks with each other. The real ones get the how high reference, that's for sure. And what up, Lee? What's going down, bro? Jay Peasy said bug means business. Has to talk about Birdie's bug bed. Yeah, Bogey. Yeah, we got in our 49er shots. And Emil said Sam Darnold's better than the Brock. We're gonna see. No matter what, I don't think one game will give us enough info, because Sam Darnold looked like trash during the preseason. And Marty said Eagles contacted Vikings by Harrison Smith before trading for Bayard. Ooh, they didn't want to get rid of him. What? Kavon Wallace to Tennessee? Let's see. What the hell? They claimed him off of waivers? Damn, what the hell? I know we got a bunch of news to get to. But man, I didn't see that. Yeah, what the hell? Weird. Roberto said, what up? Would y'all trade Christian Watson and Donta Foreman for Drake London and Tajay Spears? Not super excited about doing that move. I do want Drake London, but I don't know about Tajay Spears though. And T.S. Purdy lost last week. QB waivers looking thin. Who would you pick up? Baker, Howell, Wilson, Stafford, Carr, Ritter, or Minshew? Probably Howell versus the Eagles. He did pretty solid. What up, Dion? We'll wait for Bogey to get back out here. We'll shout that out. And Peacock said, I saw Sam Darnold live once. Dude was an absolute Terminator, and that was without CMC. And yeah, Marty, Cardinals are a DB factor. It's pretty wild. How the hell they just get rid of Kavon Wallace like that? This is like, what? So confused. All right. Let's see. All right. I put all the notes on my phone, Why is it not carrying over? There it goes. Carrying over to the computer. Here we go. Let's see. Starting it off with Frank Clark is going to be signing with the Seahawks. Okay. He has to pass the physical, but pass rush is one of the things that they really needed. And so Something they almost kept avoiding. And Roberto, what about Watson and Foreman for Deontay Johnson? Need a consistent wide receiver. Mark Cooper's wide receiver too. It's all right. I feel like you got to go higher though. Let's see. Bijan Robinson, full go in practice today. That was the update that just came right now. Watson, they're saying, is it's an injury that keeps most type of baseball players out 4 to 6 weeks, the rotator cuff. And yeah, we're just gonna wait and see. Apparently 3 teams, 2 in the AFC, 1 in the NFC, have called to get a price check on Derrick Henry. And Titans at the same time said they're also open to trading away DeAndre Hopkins. And Will Levis is expected to get the start this week. Malik Willis, he's just not the business. You remember how much everybody was saying he was going to be so good, and he's not good. Let's see what else we got here. Dawson Knox, he is getting surgery done to repair his wrist injury, out indefinitely. Yeah, didn't really realize how bad his wrist injury was, out indefinitely. And they gave no timetable to return. Marty said, "Oh shit, Levis, I didn't hear that. Sweet. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. He didn't really look. The times that we've seen him so far, it's not like we've seen him look great yet." And we got someone new in the building here, and I totally forgot to do this. And it's our man, the Texas Hustler. He said, "Hell yeah, brother. Just found you on YouTube. My kind of fantasy football. Ninjas kicking the knowledge. Dallas, Texas is watching. I like it." And if you're a Cowboy fan, we got a bunch of Cowboy fans who are always in the chat. But we got fans of all teams in the chat. We are well represented all over America and all over the globe. We got a lot of countries that we're representing. But shout out to the Texas Hustler. What up? And we're going to smoke it up more and more. And let's see. Okay, so Jamal Adams, remember when he got hella pissed about being put into concussion protocol? And he pushed that dude, whoever that was. I mean, the independent doctor or whatever. He's like, "Fuck that, I'm not going to the back. You're not evaluating me for a concussion." So apparently he got fined $50,000 for that. So we knew he was going to get fined. It took a couple weeks for them to at least disclose this number. I don't know how much was talked about before this, but yeah, $50,000 for Jamal for pushing that dude, the independent doctor, a couple weeks ago when he first came back. Okay, for everyone who's wondering, Kareem Hunt, should we start him? So they came out and said that he's expected to get a bulk of the workload over the next 2 weeks. So they got the Seahawks this week, who, I mean, notoriously they're pretty bad as far as bad against, or how about this? They're good at giving up points to opposing running backs, but not so much this year. Okay, the 2 players that got arrested, the 2 wide receivers, Chris Olave, reckless driving. He was driving 70 in a 35-mile-per-hour zone, and he was booked in Monday night, I believe. And then Justin Ross, so arrested faces criminal felony charges for criminal damage, more than $25,000 worth of damage. And we're just gonna have to wait. Olave, what's his name? Ross really hasn't been that fantasy relevant, so we'll get news when we get it. Okay. Kareem Jackson, this son of a bitch. He got another unnecessary roughness card. I can't remember who he was headhunting this past week, but now he has been suspended by the NFL for 4 games for the amount of unnecessary roughness penalties that he's had in such a short amount of games. That's Kareem Jackson, Bogey. He got suspended for 4.
Yeah, I saw that. He's I mean, he deserves it. I mean, but what's like, it's so crazy because that is a 36-year-old player where, you know, he could remember playing the way he played when it was legal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Marty said he appealed it, and now he thinks it's only 2 games. Okay. I'm not sure about that.
Too, if he was booted, see, he was booted from those games that he had a couple of those hits on.
So that's probably what it was, huh? They probably
because they usually and then you still paid the fine. You know what I mean? Because he's paid well over. I mean, he's probably paid up to 100,000 by this point this year just in those fines.
And every time you do the same thing, it keeps getting more and more.
Yeah, it gets more increased. So that's what I'm saying. The first one was like 20, so it was like 40. You know what I mean? Like he has 4 incidences I can think of off the top of my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't hurt guys on purpose.
Yeah, for sure. He's a scumbag, man. Like, why is he doing? Man, that's too many hits to too many big name players that we've seen him do, and it's just like you can tell it's strategic. He's doing it on purpose.
It's also like being, you know, you're going to be extra scrutinized because of that. You know what I mean? Like because of your obviously his rap sheet, especially just this year alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you get that reputation, I mean, it's gonna follow you.
Hell yeah.
All right. And let's see what else we got here. Not really. I mean, Marvin Jones Jr. has not been fantasy relevant like at all, but he says that he is stepping away from football to take care of his family matters.
You know, it's cool. I think he's been in the game long enough. He knows, like, and a lot of those contracts, you get to a certain point of the year, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he might be at, like, you know what I mean, however many percentage of his contract, where like he could be like, all right, well, I'm done.
Yeah.
He'll still receive X, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's probably smart, bro.
Hell yeah. Bake said, picked up my boy Tranquil. It's time. Hell yeah. Because we know that he's going to be out for a minute. And shout out to our man Scotty Boy.
He's going to be out for the rest of the season for sure. Like,
at least the rest of the fantasy season for sure.
Yeah, like he's not coming back till like
2 months. That's like 8 games.
I guess so. I mean that's
the end of the season still though. Like,
yeah.
Why would they even rush him back to like playing like week
like
16 or week 17? Like you might as well just like let him heal up for the fucking playoffs at that point.
That's exactly where I was at with it.
Yeah. And Roboito dropped Jameson or Elijah Moore for Chuba. I think either. The thing is like when Miles Sanders is there, Chuba's not going to be getting all of the work, so it's going to be a split. And no, not Tank Dell, definitely not Tank. Oh, or for Tank Dell, I'd drop either of them for Tank Dell. Also, would you want to keep? Who would you want to keep? One over the other, Jameson or Elijah Moore? Elijah Moore.
Oh, cut Elijah Moore hella fast.
Yeah, see, exactly. And I'm over waiting around for Jameson. Like he may do
like if you want to cut him and get both of them, but like I think like if there was a hold, it'd be Jameson because like he plays the Raiders this week. He'd probably be a hot waiver wire pickup when he has like 2 big ones for a house call. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just saying like that's the type of matchup where it's like don't just drop him just yet. You know what I mean? Instead of freeing him to the wild, you could wait. You know, you probably don't need to play him this week because there's no teams on a bye. But then also with buys coming up, Jameson could be a great filler in. I mean, like, we're going to start to see him get more, you know what I mean, more and more involved. I don't know. I wholeheartedly believe that. But also, though, could be a real thing, just his existence helps the rest of that offense. You know what I mean? So maybe he isn't going to be good for us specifically, individually. I should say fantasy, right?
It's funny. Devo said, "What up, fellas?" And I think Darnold might do well for San Francisco. I hate saying that. Well, I'm just going to stay consistent, saying that most QBs can do decent. But I said it when Bogey wasn't on screen, so I'll say it when he is on screen. Sam Darnold looked like shit during the preseason, so we can't just think he's going to go in there without any like real game time in week 8 and just like kill it.
I mean, he's Sam Darnold, so it's just like no offense to Saints fans, like if you thought like Derek Carr was going to be some savior, it's like we saw 9 years of Derek Carr. I feel the same way for like Sam Darnold. You know what I mean? I saw as many years of Sam Darnold. I think I have like my opinion on him. You know, like
when you weren't on
screen.
screen.
At least for someone like Baker, I can make a case for Baker being in Tampa. Like, you know, because I can remember a time when he had 28 touchdowns in a year. You know
when you weren't on screen, Peacock did come in, and he's remembering the Terminator.
Oh yeah, yeah. When he was on Carolina, what?
Yeah, 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, but that's the thing though, is the context behind that was the What If series. Because that was the series that Disney and Marvel came out with. So we were kind of taking that and doing our own what if. Yeah. We were doing our own what if scenarios. And key to a what if scenario was something that was totally fucking preposterous.
Crazy and outlandish.
Yeah. Like
had to be. Mine was
Darnold will finish as a top 5 QB. And this was right after week 1. Then week 2, he did it again. So we're like, oh shit! Now we got him on a thumbnail as the Terminator, half the face, because it was a joke. You know what I mean?
I mean, my super outlandish shit was that bitch Carol Gaskin is somehow going to end up a top 5 RB in PPR because of like the preseason work or whatever.
See, mine went for 5 weeks strong, then he died.
Then he died,
and that was 5 weeks too long. Where it was just, you know what I mean? And then it wasn't funny anymore. It was like, well. That was like funny while it lasted. It wasn't even like fun while it lasted.
Yeah, now he's dead.
Yeah, and he was just gone. You know, come with me if you want to die, is what he said. It was like the reverse Terminator.
And the Texas Hustlers said, what the fuck, Kamar, questionable, sheesh. Yeah, it's Wednesday. We're going to get a lot of guys who are going to be questionable. No cause for concern on a
you'll see a lot of people run to pick up a Kendre Miller or Jamal Williams or some shit. I mean, here's my thing.
Just like Emil said, Tyreek's questionable. Yeah, if they rested Tyreek every Wednesday moving forward, like, we wouldn't care, right? Like,
they do that with,
give him Wednesday off. Shit. Give him Wednesday and Thursday off. Just let him practice on Friday. He deserves that treatment.
When DeAndre Hopkins was one of the baddest motherfuckers on the Texans, they used to do that with him.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know,
and you would just know, they would say it. He's not practicing Wednesday. He's not practicing Thursday. Then it'll be a full go on Friday, and he's starting like normal. Yeah, and even Puka, even this year, Puka didn't practice like all week, but they were like, he's gonna play, and he killed it.
That was week 2 against my Niners.
Yeah, and didn't they do the same thing with Kyren, where he didn't play all week, and they said, but he's still gonna play?
Yeah, he didn't practice all week, and they said, yep. I mean, see, then there's Shanahan, who's like, yeah, maybe they were aware of the concussion. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that till today. So,
right,
like. That could have, you know.
They also didn't have to disclose shit until today either. So
exactly. So if you already know, due to it being on a Tuesday report, he went into play. So there's no difference then.
Well, if he would have got into protocol, he technically, but we still haven't seen
nobody had. Yeah, we have yet to see. Only one player has done that actually, and that was Luke Musgrave, who he got a concussion one game, played the very next game, but that game he got a concussion happened to be on a Thursday. Then they happened to play the following Monday night. So it was like, 11
week and a half.
Week and a half essentially, right? So and then Roshan Johnson gets concussed on Thursday night and is barely progressing through the protocol now. And that's over 2 weeks ago now. It's about to be 2 weeks, almost 2.5 weeks by that point, if he gets back on this Sunday. You know what I mean? So I even if they were reported yesterday or even Monday night during the game, I doubt he would have got in.
Yeah. And what's it called here? Baker. So still limited. I mean, today was their walkthrough, but wasn't even, still limited like all week. He said that it was like he re-aggravated an injury and it's more of like just a pain tolerance thing and it shouldn't stop him.
They say if it was his hand injury, because he has like an injury to his non-throwing hand.
Yeah, that one. That's the one.
Yeah, but they said it was like a contusion, like a hand bruise. That's what they were saying. Like
it's on the non-throwing hand, though, right?
Yeah, like on this side of his hand, like right here, like
yeah.
So like just
that's what they said. It wasn't like
day.
It wasn't him like not being able to play. Like it's not like something that would keep him out of playing. But he said it's all about pain tolerance. That's what's he gets smashed on his fucking hand or something. Like who knows? But still gonna get smashed on it.
If the kids are really pissing me off and I'm in a library and I can't just, belt out or scream because we're in a library, I just Charlie horse myself. So all the big dogs do it.
Triple X
thing.
He said, you guys know of any stat correction that happens? He said, I want to know why someone won this week by 0.04 and then they lost by 0.04. So a 1 point stat correction. I know 1,000,000% one stat correction was Josh Reynolds because I saw it when I pulled up Yahoo today. But outside of that, I don't know. I could go check, but I haven't. I just haven't.
If you have points for a first down or half points for a first down, if you have bonuses, stuff like that, sometimes the system might whiff on it and then correct it after the fact. But normally.
Oh, here it goes. You ready?
Yeah.
Here it goes. We got it. So it's Jared Goff and Josh Reynolds. So it looks like, let me see. It changed from 4 receiving yards. Yeah, it was 4 receiving yards and 4 passing yards. But you said the 0.04 or whatever. It was 0.4 is 4 yards.
4 yards.
Yeah. So whoever lost was more than likely facing Josh Reynolds. That's probably what it was.
Are you guys eating?
Hey, what up, John? He said, "Is Olave getting a 5-year prison sentence?" No,
no. We bailed him out.
We bailed him out really quick. Hey, shout out to the Cannabis Guardian Angel. What up, Hez? Yeah, Emil said, no way Olave goes to prison. Yeah, exactly. He's not going to prison. And John said he shanked some dude supposedly in lockup and said, the dude said he was a crap wide receiver. Savage. All right, let's see. So we're still on the Bucs. Just talked about Baker. Let's talk about Todd Bowles saying that Chris Godwin is fine. Vita Vea, game time decision. And Kayvon Merriweather will not play. So Chris Godwin. Fire him up. And wait, let me do it again. Chris Godwin, fire him up.
All right. Fire him up.
And let's see. Fields still remains week to week. Let's see. Roshan not fully cleared yet from concussion protocol, but available to practice. Let's see. What else we got here? Yeah, Deshaun Watson's already been ruled out for week 8. It's going to be PJ Walker going up against the Seahawks. Tough matchup. Let's see. Who else we got? Nick Bolton already had surgery. Let's see. What else we got here? Laramie Tunsil is practicing. Man, they need him to practice. Robert Woods not practicing. Jair Alexander back to practice. Jalen Hurts, no injury, not on the injury report at all. John said people in the flock were tripping out about Olave getting a speeding ticket. Well, I mean, you know I mean, we know what kind of demographic a guy like that, you know, probably attracts, and I'm gonna say that probably a lot of the conservative, you know, nature of people is the nicest way that I can put it, and that's probably why they're tripping. I mean, come on, he's going 35 miles an hour over the speed limit. It's reckless driving, you know. Addison was going way faster than that, and you know, you get a little fine, pay a little money, you're good to go. But there are a lot of people who are like, oh, let me fry that motherfucker, death penalty. We know those conservative type of people. We don't like them. Let's see. Jalen Waddle was dealing with the back spasms. Austin Eckler dealing with the lower ankle injury. Let's see. Yeah, mass hysteria for sure. Yeah, Marty said Addison was ripping. Hell yeah. And Peacock said, yeah, criminal speed in Louisiana, it's possible first-time violator receive 30 days of jail time, but it depends on the seriousness of the violation. And the maximum penalty is 90 days in jail, maximum. And like, you're usually like, and I'm like, the only way someone's getting a maximum anything is like, one, if it goes to a full-blown trial. Like, other than that, it's like, it's not going to be a max penalty. Never. Just doesn't work that way. Let's see. Man, Lee, you sent me so much news, and it's a lot of duplicates like on here. Aaron Jones. So he said was held out of practice on Wednesday. Matt LaFleur said Jones's hamstring is a little bit sore. Man, we're tired of this bullshit, man. We're tired of the bullshit. And Corbin said NFL does make them sign a behavior clause. Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, they have some kind of like conduct policy. And Corbin said, I'm playing Olave this week. Yeah, for sure. You're all good. All good, Bogey said the baby's not having it right now. All good, bro. All good. And Crispy said linebackers used to play with the cast all the time, Randy. Why club your ass with it? Yeah, I mean, dislocated wrist, though, man. Like, I don't know. Like, all it's going to do is just make it worse and worse. And, like, what's really important for them anyways, man? The Super Bowl or the regular season? Of course it's going to be the Super Bowl because he could play on that. What if he did play on that all year? He could play on that all year. Could make it worse and then could be completely out. Could wait until after the season, you know. But, like, if you actually he already had the surgery, comes back in 8 weeks. I mean, shit, what is that, like end of December? I mean, that's like a month and a half or like close to a month and a half of playing if they do make the Super Bowl. Marty said, I could see NFL making an example out of him for those reckless driving charges, especially after the rug shit, but it probably won't be Olave, though. Yeah, I mean, they didn't do it with Addison. Why would they do it with Olave? And the Triple X got pulled over in Virginia for doing 99 and a 70. I was 18 years old on the way to New York from Florida. Also had weed in the car and a bong. I didn't smell it. Somehow didn't go to jail. Yeah, I got pulled over. Shit, this was like in the sticks. I was coming back. I can't remember where we were coming back from, but somewhere east of San Diego, and like it's like 2-hour ride or whatever. And I was going like 100 and something. Or maybe like 90 something. Like, I don't even remember. Whatever the hell it was. It doesn't matter. It was well over the, because they did cite me with reckless driving. I didn't get arrested though. It was literally just, it was a charge that I went to, just had to go to the traffic thing. And I said that the cop was bullshit and there's no way that I was going that fast. Because when he rolled up on me, he was going way faster than me. Like, he flew by me when he went by. And so, yeah, we just stuck to that story, and then they wrote it down that I was going 85, And if you're going 20 miles over, it's not as bad as if you're going 25 miles over. 25 miles over is the reckless driving. So I got lucky with mine. And oh shit, Triple XX says, but got the felony for reckless driving and speeding. Oh shit. Yeah, I definitely got a speeding. I got lucky and I didn't get a reckless driving. I've gotten enough felonies for other shit. All weed related. What the hell did it say about Tyreek? Let's see. What the hell did they say? Sounds like Tyreek is dealing with something physically, and it wasn't just a vet rest day. Tua gave some kind of answer on what it would be like having to play without him. Okay. Let's just hope he's all right. Let's just hope he's all right. And Bake said, nice huss save, allegedly. No, man, hey. Yeah, like I said, man, all everything that I've gotten in trouble for, all documented. I could talk about it now. I've already done my time for all the shit that I've gotten in trouble for. And Johnson, anytime I hear concussion protocol, I imagine the player sounds like the water boy.
I love my mama very much. Now you know that.
Peacock, I got a speeding ticket for going 99 on a 75. Had to fork over several hundred for the fine. Yeah, and see, and that's crazy. So I don't think anywhere in California is the speed limit higher than 65. But it's crazy because when I went to Arizona, that's what I used as my defense. I was like, I was just in Arizona like 2 days before that, and it was 75, and I was there for a couple weeks and driving. And I was just used to the 75. And they were like, well, whether it was 65 or 75, you were still going like well faster than both of those. And John said, yeah, bro, flock chatters are a bunch of chodes, right? I think they think jaywalking is a felony. And Maya said probably passed the statute of limitations anyways. Oh yeah, and like I said, everything that getting away. I feel like the stuff that I got away with, I ended up getting in trouble for anyway. So it all counts. It's all part of the same thing. All part of the same thing. And Raiders for Life, Timmy said, what's your price on Thielen and Dynasty? If I'm going for a championship, I'm not even trying to move Thielen. Like, I just wouldn't even be doing that. Now, if I was like in a rebuilding, I feel like as good as Thielen's doing right now, and as much as like he could potentially help someone win a championship this year, I don't want anything less than a first. Like I'm not trading him for less than a first. I would just hold on to him. And it sucks, but I mean, and just weight it down. I know you want to get to a point where you don't lose like the entire value on it, but yeah, that's how it goes. And what up, Facebook user? Not sure who you are, but hop over to YouTube, type in Fantasy Football Hustler. We'll pop up there. He said, hey, guys, I'm 2-5, half-point PPR. I'm offered Cooper, McLaurin, and Spears for JJ, Najee, Shaheed. Should I pull the trigger? I'm leaning no. So you'd be trading away JJ in that. I mean, I get it that you're 2-4, and you probably have to make a move. I don't want to make a move where I trade away JJ unless I'm trading JJ for like 3 players by himself. Plus, like, I mean, if you have to put 2 trash players in there, I mean, I get that also. But no, I'm going to say no. Don't do it. John said, bro, I got like 5 pages of arrests since like 12. Popping fireworks, hitting mailboxes when I was in juvie. Yeah, man. For me, it was all after 18. And it was like from 2004 to 2000 and when I get in trouble last 2013, damn, 10 years ago now at this point. Yeah, I could almost go back on Facebook and say and find the exact day that I got arrested. And yeah, that getting arrested that time completely put a fork in the road on my life. It's insane. And Crispy, I think farting in public after 3 p.m. in California is a felony. Guess what's not a felony? Smoking weed, Crispy. Roberto, should I make a trade Javonte and Christian Watson for Ayuk? Probably. Leo said 75 is normal in Germany. Autobahn, some places no speed limit. Yeah, it would be super cool to go on the Autobahn. He said a Ferrari could pass you and like you wouldn't even know what color it was. Nice. And Marty said, I want to see your mug shot. I wonder if I bet it's somewhere on the internet. Let's see if we just search it. Nope, there's other Alex Marinos. Not mine. And I guess mine are so old. But yeah, just looks real similar, except not a lot of hair here. And very stoned. And John said, I haven't got a ticket in like 8 years, but damn, I can still feel those cuffs. I know, right? I know. I said, lucky ass is Texas. Still hasn't legalized the good. I know. I feel sorry for the peeps in Texas who can get in trouble for smoking weed. And what up, Jamie? He said, JJ victory lap coming in hot. Come on, man. We don't need to take victory laps over people getting injured. Josh Palmer not practicing. Yeah, I frown upon that, man, because, we just want good vibes. But you were right on whoever you took over him, right? Who'd you take over JJ? I can't remember who it was. And Peacock Fry. Yeah, I'm sure I have like 3 mugshots up on the internet somewhere. Don't look it up. Yes, I wonder. Yeah, that's good because I remember there used to be pictures of like my actual face if you would search my name, and good thing that there's not now. I like it. Oh, JT. Okay, yeah. Yeah, JT hasn't been. I mean, he's back, right? He's back. I don't know if it's victory lappable yet, but he's back. And Tino said, "LOL, us doing what I'm doing, seeing if you can find the mug shot." Yep, I'm glad. That's a long time ago. I mean, yeah, because we're talking. I mean, the first times when I got arrested was in like 2004, then 2006, and then a couple other times in 2013 was the last time. And not looking back, everything's changed since then. John said, like weed, but can't drink no more. Said, last time got blackout drunk, woke up in New Orleans. Oh, man. I bet that'd be very interesting. And shout out to everyone who just hopped in. I see a bunch of people hopped in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you throw in a comment so we know who's watching, we know who's chilling. Tina said I got worried too. A Crispy DUI in 94. Oh man, yeah. Not as bad as it is now, but yeah, always something that sucks. What up, Sean? He said fire Trey Hawkinson versus the San Fran backup QB. If that's what it is. I mean, whether it was their backup QB or Brock Purdy. If they're missing Trent Williams, like either way, the line will be a little shaky. John said me and my buddies wanted to go to Bourbon Street. And how far do you live? Or at least at the time, how far did you live from New Orleans and Bourbon Street? Peacock said 2004, 2009, some wild years for me. Yeah, I mean, same. Those were 2004 to 2009. What's that? That's age 18 to 23. 2003, right? Yeah, Marty said, yep, I got a DUI. 2017, I was 19. 9 hours away, and he took a lift. How much was the lift now for a 9-hour drive? And John said I was 13 and 04. That's when I was getting in trouble as a senior in high school. And Tino said, look at the 420 crew, both Bogey and Huss read about Darnold. $800 lift. And since you took a lift there, I mean, I obviously wouldn't take a lift back, but how'd you get back? Did you guys, I mean, shit, you could fly on a plane for cheaper than that at that point. How'd you guys get back? Bus, plane, train, automobile? Crazy. And Marty said, Jesus, that Lyft driver probably took the next day off. Hey, man, I mean, shit, now they're in New Orleans. Maybe do some Lyft action in New Orleans. Yeah, there you go. Bought a one-way ticket. Took about an hour. And I'm sure it was way less than $800 as well. That is crazy. That is wild. The Texas to New Orleans Lyft ride. Uh-oh. What's Noble doing? He's coming in trying to get my phone again. And Sean said, is Devin Weatherspoon a top 5 DB in IDP? No, top 12 though. We did. I looked at that on this morning's show. If anybody wants to go, you catch a recap of that. I know it's a long show. Definitely worth the watch, and throw it in double time. You know, we talk kind of slow, so I mean, you know, speeding it up to double time, you'll be able to hear it. You know, normal. And yeah, just a little hack for you guys. Show some love, even if it is in double time. And but no, he's top 11. Top 11. What? Butte is healthy? What? And nope, Noble has not gotten 2K. Nope. Man, I really want to get a PlayStation 5. Yeah, John, why didn't Bijan just go with the Tussin? Come on. Derek, salute. And Chris said theft of a business because my ex never returned a Blockbuster video. My attorney had all that BS thrown out in one day. Crazy. And Daryl said, oh, yeah, what up, Alex, and all the peeps in the chat. What up, Daryl? What's going down, bro? No, not top 11 in points per game. Top 11 in overall season points. Overall season points. He is top 11 in the DB category. I know. Tina said, come on, Huss. Damn it, man. Why I got to be a small forward? I guess I could have some shot to it. I like being a point guard, man. Damn it. Now I got to go be a small fucking forward. And what do you guys play on? You guys play on PS5 or PS4? Because I have a PS4. That's another thing that sucks. Another reason why I haven't got it is because, man, I feel like I just need to upgrade to the PS5, but I don't have the damn dough. Okay, Marty said he's on a PS4. If there's already a bunch of us that have the PS4, I'm down to go get the PS4 2K. Tina said PS4 works. You can cross-play most games now. Okay. But, man, so someone said about Madden, you're 100% that, let me see. Let's see. Okay, see, look, so crossplay is now available. We'll make it extremely easy and convenient for Xbox and Xbox Series S and X and PS5 to join their friends on the court. Unfortunately, the feature is only available for current gen consoles, so Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch players won't be able to access it. Dang it, man. See, fuck. Gotta get the PS5. So it's the cross console play, not necessarily PS4 to PS5. But yes, that's what it is. It's Xbox to PS. And Peacock last PlayStation I had the PS3, but that was stolen when they broke into my house back in 2011. And John said, "How much is the PS5?" Is like 700. I think they're like 600 before tax. So yeah, around 700. And Emil said, "Wait for the PS6. It's gonna be so many years before the PS6 comes out, and it's gonna be the same shit where like there's not gonna be enough consoles. So motherfuckers like they're gonna be just." It's going to be just held hostage. Going to be held hostage. And everyone who hopped in on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. All you got to do is hit subscribe, and then you can throw some comments in. And John said, "I'm still playing 64. Hell yeah, I got 64 as well." And Dale, I'm good, bro. I'm just getting real about the bully shit in this country. Yeah, fuck this government. Yeah, hey, it's how it be, man. Crispy said that's what I thought when I was arrested at my job. What the fuck? If I was stealing, I wouldn't be working. Oh man, that was ridiculous. Ridiculous. And so you worked at Blockbuster like back then? That's what it was in '94. And Marty said I dead ass did that with PS4. And then it came out like 8 years later. Yeah, and even then it's so hard to get it like right away. Like I got the PS4 like the very first day that it came out because I knew someone who they went like I didn't even care about it. I didn't even know that it came out. It was just like one dude hit me up that I'd known. He was like, "Hey, I got a PS4. I bought like so many and I already like sold so many. I got one or two left." He was like, "You want to get one of them?" He's like, "Just $100 more than what it would cost." So instead of 400, it was 500. I think PS4 was 400. I can't remember. Maybe it was 500. Maybe I paid 600. I don't know. At that point, I was balling. So it was just super dope to like, it was that convenient that it was like just just like fell into my lap, and all I had to do was pay an extra 100. And Jake said, "What up? What up?" Said Evans, Ridley, JSN, Sutton, pick one. Leanin' Evans. Marty said, "Get Steam on your computer. You can game on there if it's a decent computer." I don't have a gaming computer, and like, man, I only have 8 gigs of RAM on this Mac, and I want to be able to add more like to it. But the one time that I tried, I like spent money, and like the shit didn't work, and yeah, it's just kind of lame. And yeah, I know I'm far away from being able to get a new Mac. This one's still working very well. Tino said, "You got a PC that might be better than a PS5, bro." Nah. Anthony said, "Hey, bro, would you trade Puka for Burrow and Hunt?" Got Cup and St. Brown my squad already. I want something better than Hunt. What up, Charter? Do I drop Purdy's in concussion protocol? Most likely not clear. He's not going to clear before Sunday. So you should grab Stroud. Yeah. Oh, Crispy said, "No, plumbing. They came to my job with the warrant." Oh, man. Let's see. Tina said Walmart has a PS5 for $409 right now on sale. What? Damn it. Why you guys tempted me? Now I gotta see, do I have a credit card that I could put this on? Oh, Tina said, never mind. Click the link. They're sold out. Yeah, for sure. Bake said, I got my boy a PS5 for Christmas last year. Rent a center. Fucked me over 300 more than face value at the time. Damn, but it's a disc version. More expensive, apparently. Yeah. The disc versions are way more. Well, I don't know about way more, but they're definitely more expensive. Yeah, I'm on Walmart.com right now, and there's definitely no PlayStation 5 for $409. I do see the PS 5 for $459. So I mean, that's not that far off. It's the what is this? The God of War bundle. And it's like you have to get the fucking insurance as well. I know I didn't get it. When I got the PS4, I didn't get the insurance, but I also bought it from someone secondhand, not from a store. When I got the PlayStation 2, I got the insurance and my shit broke 1 week before the insurance was up, and I got a brand new one. And charter benches: Nico Pittman, Kyren Henderson, B-Rob, James Cook, Puka. Yeah, I probably would drop Purdy. And Tino said, don't do it, Huss. No credit card. I don't believe in credit. Ah, man. Yeah, I just believe in living. And it's got to keep making more money. Just pay the credit cards down. Because it's all fake money anyways, right? Ooh, Bake said, be careful with the fake PS5s on Amazon. Read descriptions before buying. Oh, man. Crazy. Yeah, I don't even think I'd buy a PS5 off of Amazon. But, yeah, that's crazy. Joe, do I start Kincaid Thursday over Ingram and Schultz? Let's see. Have the Steelers been doing good against defending the tight end? They have been. Only been one tight end who's actually had a decent game against them. Yeah, I'm starting Kincaid with no Dawson Knox. Yeah, doing that. And John said money is fake. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So we just got to keep playing the games, keep getting more of it. And yeah, Devo said wouldn't have near what I have without credit. Yeah, for sure. I mean, sucks sometimes, and you do pay more in the long run, but yeah, it is what it is. Right? John says $33 trillion in debt. Exactly. They're just going to try to get it back from us a little bit at a time. Tino said, brother, fake shit on Amazon is real. I got a pair of binoculars that are really good, and they were fake. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to get a fake ass PS5. And it should break down in like a year. Corbin, I learned the best way in life, the hard way. It's the only way you learn. When shit's so easy, you never learn. That's why it's like so tough, even with Noble. It's like so many things are like so easy for him that he doesn't even want to try anything that's like hard. And yeah, he just, it's all about the instant gratification with these kids. I mean, it always was when we were kids too, but yeah, he's doing real good at karate. And he's been doing that. I don't even know how many months it's been. I swear it was like at the beginning of the summer. Maybe it's been like 6 months or so that he's been doing that. He's getting real good at everything. I mean, his whole thing is listening and playing around, not necessarily doing all the moves and stuff. But yeah, it's funny. He's definitely the best at the push-ups. Because always making him do push-ups at home. That's like his punishment. Can't smack him around. Doesn't even do anything. So, yeah, make him do push-ups till the arms hurt. And John said Federal Reserve can print unlimited amounts of dough. He said, just got to hustle, my dudes. That's what it's all about. Getting more hustles and side hustles going. And we're going to be bringing back the box breaks as well. Doing, you can see the cards right over my shoulder. Got all those ones right there. So I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna like lower the price of the teams, but not do as many boxes like per break. And then I won't charge shipping, but people will just let the cards build up until you want to ship, and then you just pay for shipping then. And everyone who has cards right now, I've got like a box full. I finally got a new printer. I was like trying to like fix this other one, and it's bullshit, man. And so sorry, everyone who has cards that have not been sent to them, they will be sent to you within a week. It will be within a week. But I'm getting everything going. And I finally got the damn printer. I just bought another one, but I bought one of the ones that use the thermo paper and as like strictly just for shipping. So maybe we'll have less problems with this one. And Bakes, I'm gonna use that one when I talk to my landlord. Money isn't real, bro. Don't trip. And Tino said, sports is good, bruh. Tumbling, seeing someone better than you, and you know it, yeah, it makes you want to work harder yourself for sure. Yeah, and that's what's it's tough right now for Noble in baseball because he's 6 years old. Like he doesn't even turn 7 until November 17th. They don't have any games that are happening on November 17th or after. Like his last game is like next week, like beginning. But he could not be in T-ball because T-ball was only like 5 and 6 year olds. So he had to be in this level, and this level is like way too advanced for him. Like can't even really catch yet. But they make him play catcher, which makes like no sense to me, like at all. But it's like the kids who can't catch, like play catcher. And Noble's one of those 2 or 3 kids who's amongst that. He's gotten a couple of hits, but man, like he can't, like he has to use a bat that's like way too big for him. That's another thing that sucks is that if he was in T-ball, like he could use like a 24-inch bat. That's like the one that he has. But now in this division, he has to use like a 27-incher or something. And he just can't swing it fast enough. But yeah, he'll be better next year. That's for sure. He will be better next year. And Peacock said, cool, karate's dope. He said, my kid just got his brown belt senior. Nice. He's 3 tests away from his black belt. Nice. So how many years for the black belt? I know when Noble started, I think they said 2028, 2027. I can't remember if it was 4 or 5 years. He's gone up 1 belt so far, and he's gotten multiple stripes on. He's on orange right now. John said I bought some solar eclipse glasses. Last test for like 200 glasses for like $70. I already sold 10 pairs for 100. Nice. So where do you buy and sell stuff from? Do you like? Yeah. I'm always looking for, I said, got my return already. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what I'm definitely trying to get more hustles going. Like what's tough is like streaming so much and all on this. It's like, it's tough to like get anything outside of this. I need to like get stuff and like funnel it like through this. And I'm sure Miles can't relate. In football, you line up against the same guy and he's sitting you every play, makes or breaks you. Yeah, that's for sure. And yep, Bakes, you got I think I already put yours in a manila envelope. But look at all these that I got. So sorry guys, been slacking, but we got all of these. There's a lot of them. So everyone should be getting theirs within a week or so. And Tino, yeah, there is regulations on the bat for like the certain division. So yeah, that's why he can't use a smaller one. Triple X Lex got Kincaid. Should I start him over Pitts? Who's the Falcons play again? Titans? I bet he has a decent game, but I'd still start Kincaid. And Peacock said there's a running back that was a year older on my team who would bully me from junior high all his way up to junior year in high school. And when I laid him out at practice, coaches had to carry him off the field. Damn. That's what happens, man. Stay around the same people, they get bigger. Finally get a chance. Handle it back. Hand it back. And Daryl said, great dad, Alex. Appreciate you, bro. Frank, what up, Frank? He said, just jumping in. Should I pick up MT? Yeah, Michael Thomas. If there's one thing that he is doing good, it's like leading the red zone, leading the NFL in what's it called, in red zone targets. I know he's right at the top. And Texas Hustler, Mike Evans, Higgins, Flowers need 2. It's probably going to be Evans and Flowers. I'm almost leaning Higgins, though, because they could be playing from behind, and the Ravens might be front running, so it might not be as much for Flowers as needed. And then should he flex Henderson against the Cowboys? Badass defense. It's also not a crime if you don't get caught. Exactly. I'm not opposed to flexing Henderson. We got to make sure that he gets pulled up and they don't say anything about Evans or whatever taking like a big role. Okay, Peacock says son's going into 7th year, sticking with martial arts. Nice. That's huge. And Tino, check if the bats have to be composite. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, because I think the main thing that I know is it has to have like a USA baseball like stamp on it. If it doesn't have a USA baseball, it's not regulated for Little League. Side I'm up at DK or Pickens rest of season. Need a tight end bad. I'm trading for Ingram. Which one should I keep? Leaning Pickens now with what's his name coming back. And Texas Hustler said, say, boss, what kind of cards you slinging, bro? Let me pull some off the shelf over here. All right, so here is a few boxes. So you pick, you would be picking like a team or whatever within, and you would get whatever cards come from within the team. So like this one, it's a 2022 Donruss Elite Pack blaster box. This one's an Illusions blaster box 2022. 2022 Panini Contenders. We got a few of those too. Dope cards in there. And then we got the 2023 packs. We got the draft pick 2023 boxes. And then the I want to score more boxes right there as well. So I try to do one that has, like this one comes with how many cards? 6 packs of 22. In it in this one. One like this, it only comes with like 24. So I try to like mix and match, like we're gonna try to mix and match like one of each of these boxes, and teams will be like $5 or something like that. And Bakes and Noise, bro. Just found my deck of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yu-Gi-Oh! He said when I collected back 96 to 02, gonna get them graded and hopefully retire, bro. That's gonna be hella dope if there were some nice coin. Hell yeah, bro. That's dope. Okay, cool. Sells on it. You buy them on Amazon and then you sell them on like the Facebook Marketplace. Nice. And Tito said, "Oh yeah, he can't use that bat." Yeah, I'd say keep Pickens. I feel like I'd want more than just Evan Ingram, though. I would try to make him throw in another player, and then like if you have to throw in one to like make it even, then you throw in the lesser player. Corbin says Sampson, Josh Sweat, or Willie Anderson Jr. DE start 2. Oliver gonna sit this week. I think he's on the bench. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna play either. I'll go the first 2. I'll go Sampson and Josh Sweat. Sampson, it's Sheila. Mama fell. Shut up, bitch. And Texas Hustler said, "Cool, you do pulls." Yeah, I haven't done it since the off season. There wasn't. We were doing all off season. It was like once a week. It was going down, and so for sure we'll be doing it in the off season. But I want to bring it back. We'll be doing less packs per week, but it'll also cost a lot less as well. So hopefully that'll just entice more people to get involved. Got to figure out what day. Got to figure out what day would work. And Bake said, drop Bynum or Quincy Williams for Drew Tranquil. Not sure if you answered this earlier. You know what? I remember reading this and being like, damn.
Don't drop none of them. But for
why?
who?
Why?
Who is it for?
Well, for Drew Tranquil.
Oh, nah. Don't drop none of them. I mean, unless he has like the boss DBs or something, maybe I'd bind them. I'm not dropping Quincy out there.
What kind of format, though? Why are those like the two guys, like specifically?
And like, I mean, if you watch our show earlier this morning, we were highlighting top 5 linebackers right now, and Quincy's one of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like Bynum is up there as far as like the DBs as well.
And for what it's worth, Quincy's one of my sons. I'm very proud of Quincy. Very proud of him.
Yeah, so give me more context, Bakes. Why just those two? I'd almost drop an offensive player before I could drop them. But if it's just one IDP player, like starter or something, that'll make a little bit more sense. Texas Hustler, Lockett worth a hold on the roster.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been good, but
Gino's been bad.
Yeah.
And their run game has been good, and it correlates with their defense being good.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is their defense keeps them in games enough where they haven't been getting blown out, so they don't ever abandon the run.
Yeah.
That's been the wrong formula because it was the complete opposite last year. They give up a lot of points, they're giving up a lot of yards on the ground as well, so they're losing time of possession. All they had to do was keep throwing it when they had the ball on offense. Then they're not doing that this year.
Yeah. And Bake said only 2 IDP flex spot in a vanilla redraft league, currently trying to convert to IDP 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, because here's the thing that's crazy is like in Yahoo, I feel like if you don't have the QB hits, Bynum is more valuable because he doesn't get QB hits, but he gets a hell of a lot of tackles. He's gotten a couple interceptions, but there's a lot of DBs who get QB hits who are above him in like IDP 1, 2, 3 on sleeper because you get the QB hits. So if you don't have QB hits involved, it makes Bynum more valuable. But
then there's like Jabril Peppers who like there's Jabril Peppers he's like my favorite cheat code right now because he plays that hybrid role. He's getting hella tackles, he's getting out the QB, he's getting in the coverage.
Damn, he said tackles are worth 0.5, INTs are worth 4, sacks are worth 4.
So it'd probably be more. I'm keeping Bynum then.
Yeah.
And then and I'm holding Quincy, and I'm not really tripping off getting Drew Tranquil because it's like, and that's like you really feel like he's gonna be like Bolton that actually gets behind the line routinely.
I guess I don't know how much in a league like that, how many points each one is putting up necessarily, because I know that Drew Tranquil is probably on pace for what Quincy did in a lot, but Quincy's just been more consistent in the whole year.
Yeah, don't drop Quincy.
And Jake said DST, I know. Falcons, Ravens, Bills. I like the Ravens versus the Cardinals.
Yep, that's like the one right there.
Yeah. And he said that it does have QB hits. Okay.
Steamboat keeps telling me that. But is it like what? Like
he said it's in sleeper. His league he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
And no, it does not have QB hits as an option because I set up a Ming Shift league just where I could create all the settings with IDP 1, 2, 3 for the waivers and stuff that we do. Yeah, and there's no option for IDP 1. There's no option for QB hits. And Smokey,
I was right about that.
Yeah. He said, "What up?" He said, "Question: would you trade Lamb, Bijan, Gibbs, and Roshan to get Diggs, Eckler, and Spears?" Man, everyone's really trying to go after Spears right now, and I think it's going to be a lot of nothing.
Here's the thing. I think people, they get enamored with the idea of like, okay, Henry gets traded, Spears gets next Derrick Henry. He's the new Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
His name is Tajee Spears, not Derrick Henry, though. And this is a good thing. Flip Tajee Spears because, maybe a 1 out of 100% chance. What do you think Derrick Henry gets traded? 50? 40%?
I think it's a 20. I think it's a 20%.
25. Okay, 20% chance. You know what's funny? What did they say in the news? Right in our docket, it said X amount of teams for like 2 AFC teams and 1 NFC team or something like that.
Yeah,
but it's like, but they won't tell us who.
Right.
But I don't know. That's funny. Obviously, but
yeah, I mean, I like this to a certain extent, but then I really don't. Because it's like you're giving up 4 pretty solid players, and I feel like Gibbs and Roshan are like, I guess I would rather have Diggs over Lamb. I'd rather have Eckler over Bijan, but then I'd rather have Gibbs and Roshan over Spears. That's like the last part of this.
What's funny is that I would never argue with someone that'll say Roshan and Spears, this December could be like things, because we see that shit happen all the time, especially with running backs, right? But
yeah,
I mean, I don't know, man. It's I'm usually the guy moving those pieces to believers.
I'm gonna hold. And Bake said, "Would you drop any for Queen?" Nah, I mean, it really sucks that that you don't have that many positions to be able to hold more, but it is what it is, and you got 2 studs on your team right now.
Here's how I always tell everyone in like my little coalition in the East Side League, which is like Steamboat and like my man Hinnock. Hinnock's in everyone's coalition though, so you gotta keep Hinnock close because he's full of all the intel. You know what I mean? And if you want intel to go around, you can feed him it, and he goes around telling everyone. Sometimes I just throw some false stuff out there. Not false, but just things. Anyways, I treat the waiver when it comes to my IDPs as my second bench, because no one's gonna hold too many, right? Like, okay, I was holding on to Nakobe Dean. I was like, man, I don't need to hold Nakobe Dean. Until he blows up, no one will touch him, because most of them won't. They don't even know who he is. You know what I mean? They don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when Terrell Bernard, there was 1 week I made it a priority to get him, but I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't have to, but I'm going to anyway. I ain't got him for sure. I probably didn't have to, even though, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to make sure. But it was like, I probably didn't have to do that, because nobody even know who Terrell Bernard is, or even if they clicked on him, they might think it's a one hit wonder, because they don't even have him projected. Yahoo's slow like that. So I'm always treating that shit as my second bench.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay, like, just releasing those guys back to the wild. I think I'm about to release Greg Russo. I did. I'm not going to use him this Thursday. It's not like my opponent be able to get him. I just released him. Dropped him for Mad Buki.
Yeah.
And I'm playing Mad Buki and then Quinnen Wilson.
Nice.
Quinnen Williams. And then, you know what I'm saying? I drafted him, obviously. I even drafted Russo. But it's like, see, in that league, you almost need sacks.
Yeah.
Because there's no QB hits. So if I'm going to play a DL, I need, so I'm give me Mad Buki.
Yeah. Dang, I can't believe I totally slacked and I didn't put in any bids in the Guillotine League this week. My team's good enough with no buys to withstand. So
yeah, you got some.
I think that was a conscious. I think that was a conscious decision.
Or it could just work in your favor too. You know what I mean? Just because more money when you still have more money.
I've still got the most. I've got 870 right now. Nobody has close to that. Just need Travis Kelce to keep doing Travis Kelce things.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
You eating all your pizza?
And the steal of the draft over there has been Logan Thomas in the last round. All right, let's see. Joe said I've been waiting to start someone over Ingram. I also have Schultz. Kincaid was playing wide receiver last week for the Bills. And Dawson Knox gone. So, and Marty said Debo went for 0.
Well, I mean, that person might. You got to be alive to get Debo, and then for the next couple of weeks, got to be alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at this kid, man. She likes to grab these stepping stools and bring them back. Where are you bringing that? Look at you. Then I catch her. She's like, "Oh, I'm just using it right here." That's how you feel.
And Joe said, "Right, don't want to drop more players. Already got most." Carl said the guillotine. I had to dip major fab last 2 weeks. Spent 85 of my 100 on Badgent and Burrow this week. Cleveland defense. Ramondre Chase currently in 13th place. Did I save my season? I don't know I don't even know who you have. Do you think you're going to come in last? I mean, that's what this comes down to in the guillotine. Are you good enough to not come in last?
I mean, did you spend all your money unnecessarily? If that's the question, probably. It happens though. Happens in the guillotine. You know what I mean? You just got to be better than one person every week, to be honest. So, did you take your chances with getting Burrow? Yeah, probably. Probably better than a lot of the QBs that. And man, and then it starts getting slim. Like, okay, how many? What are there's like really, let's say 9 consistent QBs this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, even Trevor Lawrence has been kind of hit or miss. I was actually arguing with my man from New Orleans. Shout out to my man K-Dog. I was actually going back and forth with him because he was like, the Jags are the truth. He said something along the lines. I was like, the Jags are fugazi. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, what do you mean? He's like, they're 4-2. And I'm like, oh, so Eminem's the best rapper too then? I didn't say that, but you know what I mean? Oh, no, you sold the most. You know what I mean? Numbers don't mean all the, you know what I mean?
And Diva said, don't die with all that money, Huss. I feel like I got a really good team. I got Tua. My running backs aren't the best. I got Gibson and Miles Sanders, serviceable though. And I got Scary Terry and Keenan Allen as my wide receivers. So that's where, those guys are going to be helping me. I got Travis Kelce as well. So he's someone who's been carrying me. And then I got Logan Thomas and Romeo Dubs in there now. And I also got Algier, Darrell Henderson, Jonnu on the bench. So I feel like I got some pieces, like I've been lucky, knock on wood, that a lot of people haven't died on me. And I was nervous in the beginning. It was like Kelce not being Kelce in the beginning. Like I almost got eliminated hella early. And I spent I think 102 on Terry or something like that, or 110 or something. And he had a good matchup last week. He's got a good matchup this week. And they're about to get someone eliminated this week, and hopefully it's not me. And work on making some moves.
Like you can't push the cabinet like that. Don't do that.
Bakes Bijan smoked a blunt, took a dab, ate an edible, and now at full health.
I'll be right back if you're still on.
Okay. And Devo said only saying because I'm almost out of money. I think everyone is. Let me see. So there's a 349, 158, 497, 312, 349, 500, 347, 200. And that's it. You got a big bulk of what's left. And this is, but you got to be able to withstand. I mean, luckily it was, because, I drafted Dubs. I got Jonnu, and I got Jonnu off the scrap. He's been doing good. Got Darrell Henderson off the scrap. Someone sent me a trade in the Guru League. Come on, man. My team sucks over here, though. I do need to make a move. Yeah, 2-5. Fuck, man, I'm in last place. How about the worst luck in this fucking guru league. Yeah, 980 points against. I definitely have the most points against. Bullshit. And the least points for. Like, it sucks. Like, not only do I have the most points against, got the least for. Yeah. He's got to make a move. All right, we're putting Diggs on the. Should we put Diggs on there? Yeah, Diggs is really the only piece that might be able to get me like 3 solid pieces. That's what we got to do. Let's put Diggs on the block. And bullshit offers, we're just going to decline, and that's it. And Marty said, I felt like I had a good team too. Yeah, what was it with your... Oh, but you had... It was Bijan, right? Let's go look and see what was it. Yeah, Bijan, Mostert, Mari Cooper, Lockett. Yeah. I know you have Herbert, but it's like you don't have anybody on your team who screams safety net like Kelsey. And luckily, I just got a high enough pick of where I was able to pick Kelsey there. And Motive, what up? He said Lawrence plus Olave for Baker and AJ Brown. 2 QB league. My other wide receivers are Puka, DJ Moore. Well, who's your other QBs though? Who's your other QBs that you can? I mean, I'd much rather have AJ. AJ Brown's the best player in this trade, so yeah, I'm definitely down to entertain a trade like that. But who's your other QBs? Other QBs are Fields and Howell. I might do that. It's not like Lawrence has been that good to where like I wouldn't want to give him up to bring back AJ Brown. And Baker's he'll be a decent fill-in. And Joe said, so Kincaid going to run routes or blocks? He's going to do both, but yeah, he'll be running a bunch of routes. He said, I'm in last of the 21. I'm going to rebuild. He's like, got a good young core. Puka, Addison, JSN. Hope next year turns out better. Well, and I mean, that's what you got to do, the right things when you're rebuilding. I'm trying to buy some pieces in the 21. Let's see. Let's see where Marty's team is at. All right, sent you a trade for one of your bench players, Marty. And Marty said I'd get off Mike Evans. Yeah, I don't know if I'd have enough to be able to get Mike Evans. I would definitely be interested. But I got an idea. Let's see if you like this. Helps you get younger at the wide receiver. And Moto said, appreciate the wisdom, brother. Hell yeah, bro. Got you, homie. And C Kep, do I trade Mike Evans for DJ Moore and Josh Downs? Potentially. I mean, it is a really good game this week for DJ Moore versus the Chargers. Josh Downs, he's definitely been on the up and up. It's a tough game, though, with Gardner Minshew. But, yeah, I think I would probably do that. I think I'd probably do that. Bryce said thoughts on Aaron Jones. Talked about him earlier, how he said his hammy is a little sore and he's not even practicing today. So we hope that things could change. We hope that things could change. And Peacock Bro literally fuck Arthur Smith. You gotta listen to him talk about the Bijan thing. He even disses fantasy football by name. Oh man. Let me see. Let's pull up Twitter and let's search Arthur Smith. See if anything comes up. I found it. Hold on. Let's listen to this together. This son of a bitch.
Every week there's different obstacles, Josh. Whether you got 3 running backs, teams had to prepare for our 3 running backs, right? So whoever has the hot hand. Again, maybe I'll have to go tell Raves that, hey, Algier got the hot hand. I'm going to give him 15 carries. Maybe that's what I need to do. That's where we're headed. So make sure I don't upset anybody on their fantasy team. So maybe I'll yell across the Braves, hey, we're going to give the CP another carry here.
Ooh, that son of a bitch. Yep, Roquan questionable, limited. What up, Dummy Lettuce? What's going on? We're about to smoke some of this Dummy Lettuce right now. Let's go. Yeah, it's about that time in some of these fantasy and some of these dynasties, either going into to rebuild mode, or into try to make some moves to go for a championship mode. And he says trade hour. Hell yeah. Yeah, because I wonder if Derrick Henry will get moved. I don't think so, but of course there is a chance. Of course there's a chance.
Only there's a chance.
Okay, there goes Bogey. All right, so someone sent me a bullshit offer for Diggs, and I declined it. Diggs and Pickett, but I did put Diggs on the trading block. I'm trying to get
What league?
In the Guru. So I'm trying to get 2 to 3 players that they'd have to be starters on my squad. But I'm looking to it's like I got to make a move now, and that's really the only piece that I can make a move with that I could warrant 3 players.
Okay, you ready for this?
Let's hear it.
I'll send you McLaurin, Dobbs, and Brock.
No, that's not really going to help me. Because
you got Darnold, right? So then you kind of need a QB over there, correct?
Well, no, this hasn't. It's not the QBs why I'm losing. So
okay. I'm trying to remember which one with
my flexes. My flexes are weak. That's what it is. But if I trade away Diggs, I have to. I can't I got Deontay Johnson's my second best, wide receiver. So if I'm trading Diggs, there has to be some kind of wide receiver coming back that I can still start. That's startable. And then it's got to be 2 other people that I can mix into my flex. But right now, my flex is like hella weak. It's like Zach Moss, Brandon Cooks, Curtis Samuel, Kendrick Bourne, Logan Thomas. Like those are my flex options. So I'm trying to get 3 players that are better than those crop of players for Diggs.
And I'm kind of in a position where I'm kind of in purgatory, where it's like, if I don't do anything, it's probably best because, look at my start.
Your team's already killing it.
But also my team is like if I start catching injuries, I need those guys. Like now the McLaurin and the Dobbs and even fucking Elijah Moore, just guys that I've never even used. Like really, I'm gonna need those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like, that's why I went straight to them. Honestly, let me see if I can pair them up, package them up with one of them QBs.
Because that's what's fucked me is injuries. I mean, shit, right out the gate, Deontay Johnson and Aaron Jones go down.
Oh, there you go. How about this? Waddle, and McLaurin and the Brock.
I mean, I guess I'm just not. I need to get. I don't need the Brock. That's why I need to get that. That would be me just getting greedy, trying to get better at QB. I need to get better flexes, is what I need.
Yeah. Okay.
Not the super flex.
Okay. Okay. Waddle.
Something to think about.
Waddle, McLaurin,
Dubs like Romeo.
No, as in Romeo.
Okay. You keep saying Dobbs, so I don't know. Dubs
I still call him Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah.
I never even because he said it's Dobbs. Because remember before we was like Dubs, like ugh.
Yeah, I thought it was like Dubs, like get a dub. You know?
Yeah, right. And then he's like, no, everyone, it's Dobbs. Like his cousin Josh Dobbs, spelled differently apparently.
Yeah.
Hi, babe. What'd you get from the book fair? Okay. They're in there eating snacks right now.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Dad.
All right. If you send that, I'd do that trade.
Okay.
Because that would be what I want. I need three players that are going to be better than all those crop of players that I said. And I think Dobbs, I mean, it may be, maybe questionable over some of the others, but that, I would do that if you send it.
Okay. Might be able to do that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll do that. Just want to make sure, I just overlook one more thing.
Okay. And Dummy Lettuce said I just traded McKinnon and Shaheed for Schultz. I mean, as long as you have a tight end spot and that was an upgrade for your tight end, I'm not mad at it. McKinnon's like nothing. Ooh. Hey, it's our man, the real belt collector. He said, when are we getting the new belt? So we need to know who the victor is before we're going to be putting in the order on the belt.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be a January thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
We'll definitely, it'll be dope. Like whoever gets in the playoffs, you know what I mean? You can have them start looking around, you know what I mean? Checking out a little, get some ideas going, right? Kind of motivate them. Even though only one of those guys is going to get it. Hopefully I'm miraculously in there.
Yeah. You think guys are going to want to jinx it like that, though?
That's what I'm all about if I'm in there.
That's why you want to bring it up. So other motherfuckers can go jinx it in advance.
Diabolical.
But yeah, the real belt collector. January, you'll be hearing from us, bro.
Hell yeah.
I cannot wait. It's going to be hella dope. Whoever wins is, I mean, people are already excited at the thought of it. So, yeah,
very,
it's pretty awesome.
Very prestigious.
John said solid trade offer, trade away Bijan and Evans, receive Kamara. No.
Damn, I gotta think about this one too, because I just thought about this. In that league, I have Tyreek.
Well, you have Tyreek.
Who's watching you, baby?
You have Tyreek and Puka, so that's why I was assuming you're not gonna, move either of those guys.
I got Tyreek, Puka, Waddle.
You got
Dubs. McLaurin is actually.
Yeah, and you got Dubs on your bench right now.
Yeah, that's what that is, and it's because Monty's hurt right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to pump the brakes on that. Actually, all things considered, that's kind of. I thought it might have been cheap for me, but that's actually expensive for me.
Not if Monty comes back this week.
Yeah, for sure. And I probably could thug it out. It's not you know what I mean?
And Tyreek and Diggs, that's what you'd be pairing up. So really you would still have Tyreek, Diggs, and Puka.
Mm-hmm. Where's your cookies at?
And Timmy, Raiders for life. Would you take a first for Thielen in the 15, Huss? Probably not, because the 15, I'm still going for it. That's the one. I think I'm 6-1 over there. Yeah,
I like Timmy. He's gangster. He can give a fuck. I'll buy a 30-plus-year-old receiver with a first.
Well, no, it's funny because he asked me about that, and what I said was, if I was a rebuilding team, that's the only reason why I would sell him. Yeah. And I said I would sell him. I wouldn't want less than a first because, like, this is still someone who can help you win a championship.
Yeah, and then, like, I would assume Timmy's the reigning champion, so he's trying to run it back. You know, he probably has a good team considering he's the reigning champ. So it's like, what is that first? The back of the first, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And Timmy, you think you could take one of my better players and weaken me, Timmy? No. No, I like my team over here. We've been doing real solid, and yeah, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue this run.
Timmy's in. I know Timmy's doing his thing in 16. Yeah, I mean, I gave him shit all year last year because he kind of came into like rebuilding. He's one of those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he's 4-3.
But that's a testament to anyone that thinks like it's, you know what I mean, you can get that team. You can turn into a competing team within a season.
He starts off 0-3 and now he's 4-3. What? Be on the lookout. Timmy's team's on the rise. And what up, War Eagle on Twitch? He said pick 3 out of Puka, Devonta, Smith, Chase, Christian Kirk. I mean Chase, Puka, and Kirk. Yeah, I mean that's not even hard. And then Stroud or T-Law this week.
It's kind of tough. Yeah, Carolina. It's because Carolina can get ran on like shit too. That could hurt Stroud down there in the red zone. You know what I mean? But also, like, man, he might just shred him up. And then like, there's T-Law who's actually been running on the ground.
Now that I know that Timmy's on the lookout trying to make his team better, I think I'm gonna have to do the same over here in 15. All right, Timmy. And try to make some moves and try to beef up. I'm gonna do the same. We're not sleeping over here.
It's funny. I was talking to Spencer last night. So this is that time of year because we're halfway through the season. You can start diagnosing those fools that are just out of it. You know what I mean? There'll be fools that are just straight up telling you, "Hey, I'm out of it, bro." Or they might be like 3-4 and like, you know, I don't want to win anymore. There's even guys that's like that in Dynasty.
Yeah.
What I hate about it is like when there be like a team like a J McTown. I remember last year he went through like his last stretch was like a bunch of like those teams. It was like, oh my God, he's gonna ride his way into the postseason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it'd be like that because, you know, I'm not gonna complain if I'm someone who has a stretch like that. You know what I mean? Because I know for damn sure, like out of all 14, I think I have one that's 1-6. Everyone else is at least. I mean, I don't know what my. I'm kind of all over the place on some 4-3s and 5-2s, but I do have a handful of 6-1s and I have one undefeated joint. So I'm feeling pretty good. You know what I mean? I spent a lot of my assets already though. You know what I mean? Oh, here's some cookies. You get your cookies already? Did she grab your cookies? She snatched up your cookies, bro?
Oh, my cookies. You get them to me.
Yeah, go ahead, grab them.
No,
Go ahead, grab them, bro. She didn't. Oh, it's right there.
Shout out to our man Devo.
Mimi and you.
Let me see. Hold on. I got an update.
Why are you doing like that, bro? Here. Cookies. Oh, okay. Someone destroyed you?
No, someone keeps shooting me.
Oh, keep shooting you? But no. Why are you grabbing the whole thing? No. Grab some if you want some more.
Okay.
Okay, you did? Okay. You teleported?
All right, here we go. I'm updating this right now because we got our man Devo leaving a super chat, getting at the top of the charts.
Nice.
You the man, Devo. We appreciate you, homie.
Devo for president.
Devo, you the man.
Sit next to her. Don't let her sit on the edge like that.
All right, Devo. Top of the chart.
Oh no. You just gonna throw the cookies on the floor, you crazy ass?
You have to do that.
Devo at the top of the chart with the $50 super chat now. And all these entries are going to be going towards the raffle that's going to be going down sometime in November. We're going to get remonetized, hopefully sometime mid-November. And yeah, we're gonna get things going. And man, Bake said we need that drop from South Park. Timmy!
Oh yeah.
And Timmy said, "Stay away from the 15." Oh, bro, I already sent out a trade offer already. We're gonna go look for something.
Where'd you say the chocolate was, Trey?
What up, ninjas?
No, I like you got the
Oh, okay.
What is this? Bake said, "Yeah, man, fuck that guy. Fantasy managers are paying his salary in the grand scheme of things." He said the pimp is back. You heard of him?
No.
And Bake said, "I'm buying Bijan everywhere." Yeah, probably the only time it'll be this low for sure.
Yeah.
Robert said, "Hey, yo, Chico." He said, "Full point PPR." What did he say? What did he say? OJ versus who's OJ? OJ versus the Cards. OBJ?
OBJ.
Oh yeah, okay, gotta be, yeah.
Yep.
OBJ versus the Cards or Reynolds versus the Raiders in the flex.
I'll lean Reynolds just because of the level of competition in the game. But I mean, and they're kind of the same thing right now, only Reynolds, it seems like he's the one that has the he's running those routes down the field that, you know what I mean, for the big ones. Where's the remote?
And Carlson, I got what do you say? Burrow, Dak.
Yeah, shoot him back then, son.
Field, St. Brown, Samuel, Wandale, Kelsey, Schultz. Who is this? Okay. That's just his whole team. Awesome. Josh just traded Komet and Shaheed for Kittle and Rondale Moore. 20-man redraft. I mean, Rondale Moore is like nothing, but hopefully Kittle's an upgrade. Seems decent. And what up, ninjas? He said, "We on the Sam train?" I mean, you better pick him up if you're in the Superflex league just to block your opponent. I'm on him at least that much.
Yeah, I mean, shit. The move immediately is to grab him and see what you can get out of the Brock owner in a Superflex, like especially if that person only has 2 QBs, and you might have some leverage here to just quickly flip that Sam Darnold.
And Timmy said, "I'm without A-Chain, Williams, and Jefferson right now in the 16. Okay. That's bad luck right there.
Yeah, and he's probably going through a friendly schedule right now. You know what I mean?
So Peacock said he just saw the Purdy concussion on a replay. It was during the QB sneak. Crazy. Do you remember what quarter that would like? Did it show what quarter it was in by any chance? And Charter, do I trade Puka for Tua and Swift? Which team is that? Is that the one where you only had Purdy at QB? And I know Puka is kind of a luxury for those teams. He said wide receivers are Nico, Keenan Allen, Pittman, AJ Brown, and Puka. He said, "Yeah, it's the team that I had Purdy." I'm not opposed to it. Are your running backs? Your running backs kind of weak over here. Is that why you need Swift?
Yes.
And Ninja said, "I thought we were just joking to rag on Bogey." People might need to pick up Sam Darnold.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is due diligence.
Yeah.
And yes, we're all living Bogey's nightmare. This is a preview of what my nightmare might look like. You know what I'm saying? I'm just grateful it's just a concussion. Like, okay, yeah, just missing one game. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Uh-oh. Bogart Scott Free's a new nightmare?
No, it's the same one.
For the silver screen breakdowns, we are breaking down a Wes Craven movie. Scream 1. We're taking it all the way back to the original. This one's going to be a real fun one because we got a lot of Easter eggs. We got a lot of callbacks to older movies as well. And this has got to be the biggest franchise over the last 20 years as far as horror movies go. This and Saw, I feel like. And yeah, this is way better than Saw.
You're all allowed, Trey.
I can't stop this.
That's all kids play video games, huh?
Yep. Charter said Eckler, Walker, Pacheco, James Cook, B-Rub. And he said Kyren and Nathan. Okay, wanting Swift to use him in a trade. I mean, yeah. I'm not opposed to it. Puka's real dope. If he might be able to get better. I don't know. Throw it out there to your league that Puka's on the block. See if you get any better trade offers.
Yeah, why not?
All right, let's get up out of here. 2 hours running. Dope show. We're gonna be back with our man Miles Peacock for the H-Town Huddle at 7 p.m. West Coast time, 10 Eastern, 9 Central for you peeps in Texas and everywhere else Central. Go subscribe to the audio version of the podcast, Fantasy Football Hustler, and Bogey. Let them know about the new songs dropping.
Yeah, just check me out, Bogard Scott Free on all streaming platforms. I mean, we're dropping every week. You know what I mean? Just look me up. There's hella titles. I don't even know where to begin.
There we go. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. West Coast time. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
As I make my way, the fact I'm still alive, my claim to fame. It's no surprise I'm on a rise, finna stake my claim. Separate me from the others, cause we ain't the same. Ask my brothers from another, we ain't for play. Time is money, so we got no time to waste. Soon as this thing's moving, it can't be stopped. Blue bands in my pocket, call that juggernaut.
In the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot.
You know the stat quo. Finna get a bag, bustin' down that blow. Out of East Side Ho, where they know my name.